is for the misfits. They mistook us for zeros when we were just the wrong ones to fuck with. This is my message to the broken machines. Listen to my voice and come follow me. It's time for us to put ourselves back together. Use the pieces of the wreckage and rebuild ourselves better. This goes out to everyone who left us for dead. You can all watch in horror as we stand and walk again. But I'm still breathing. Rise from the wreckage, it's our turn. With hearts as black as coal, we make the fires burn. We have had enough. There is nothing human left of us. They tried to destroy me, but they failed because I never gave up. We have had enough. There is nothing human left of us. Make each other up. Come on everybody, you gotta get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Rise from the wreckage. We never give in, we never give up. This is satellite interference. We're not gonna stop until the whole world hears this. This is satellite interference. We're not gonna stop until the whole world fears us.
What is up, you guys? Happy Saturday.
Happy Pride.
Yes, happy Friday. Um, so, with that being, with that being said, welcome to Soul Snatchers. I am Sage.
And I'm Rain.
So, again, happy Pride. Hope y'all are being fruitful, festive, safe. Um, not coughing on people because there are people that be like,
Yeah, I'm still never forgetting that happened to me and how sick I got.
right,
Like, I'm still not better.
medicine ain't working. It's like, what the hell, man?
I feel better than I did, but I'm still not 100%, if that makes sense.
Right, which is kind of bad. Um, so that song that we came in with,
Terabyte.
which I have done a makeup look for on
This one is Satellite Interference. This is one of their newer ones. And then the second song that they heard coming in, giving everybody some time to share, was M. Rose, Afterlife.
I really like the beat of that song. It's kind of, I want to say it's somber.
Yeah.
But somber in a good way. Like, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So again, you guys don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're in a group, we can't see you unless you actually come in on, Facebook or whatnot.
And your opinions are very important to us. Now, wife, I need to tell them that because we forgot to ask you guys last week what state you wanted to see next. And then we were going to put a poll up and stuff got busy and hectic this week. We didn't get a chance to do that. So, being that I chose the first state, I told my wife that it was her turn to finally choose. So, she is going to tell you what she has decided for us today.
Well, today's states, which I have picked two of the LGBTQ rights of that state. The first one is actually Oklahoma. Which, ooh, can't wait for that.
I'm a little scared.
I have to have faith. Like, I think
I am too, but
yeah. Sometimes it's like you're on the fence line about it. And the other one is Montana. Tana. But we are starting out with Oklahoma LGBTQ rights. So, again, don't forget to share. If Facebook happens to go down, gotta hop over to YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, it's better to watch us on those two sites anyway, because us playing music and stuff, Facebook does sometimes
they feel some type of way.
Take us down, even though we do have permission
From the art.
from the artist to play it. So,
It's like, people having fun. Not
but
here.
regardless of where you're watching, whether it be a group, again, come on over and give us your input and let us know how we're doing.
Yep. So on this beautiful Saturday morning, which I think today in Columbus, it's a perfect day for the Pride events that officially started this past Friday, which is the 17th.
And my old hometown's Pride is today.
Oh, y'all's weather probably good up there.
Yeah.
It's like 71 or 75.
So, like I said, much love to them. Oh, babe, before we start the states, we have to announce that we are now accepting stars.
Oh, yes. Stars. Congratulations. Accepting freaking stars. If y'all don't know what stars is, it definitely helps with the in the small term progression. Would that be the right word?
And we're going to use the people who send us stars, we're going to use that money to help up and coming artists further their craft into getting the equipment that they need for their music.
Right. Because becoming a musician, you just can't have a bomb ass look. You really need like equipment to, further yourself.
And we have a comment on Facebook that says, "Welcome to the world of BTMX, Breaking the Mold Entertainment Company X. Here we have built a company that thrive on helping others achieve their goals or business needs to help with the services that we have. There is not a passion that BTMX cannot help you succeed in the musical world and the business prospects as well. We have content flowing all the time because everyone's gift to us gets seen and loved from around the world. BTMX will use these stars to help us keep helping others succeed." And BTMX says, "Welcome everyone to Soul Snatchers." And William also put the YouTube link down for everybody to go into. And hashtag Pride 2022. And we have Emrose and Terabyte because that's what we do.
And we have also sent the Facebook link if anybody wants to
Yes.
do all of that. So again, let us pop off with our Oklahoma.
Is it time to be offended?
Not yet. I have faith because I've read a little bit, and it's not as bad as what you would assume. So yes, thank you, Oklahoma, so far. So the sexual activities.
Everybody starts off with that, don't they?
Because it's so important. Like, that's what the LGBTQ is all about, sexual activity.
I wish, but no, that's not what it's all about. Joking. I am joking, wife. I promise.
On the daily, LGBTQ
That's
and
what
its
it's
allies,
about.
it's all about love is love. Love for all and all for love.
Maybe I should choose my words very carefully.
You know what? Just because I gave you Jada side eye don't mean nothing.
It doesn't, but like I said, what people need to realize is it's not all about that.
Right.
Like what I'm trying to say is I think that people think it's all sunshine and rainbows for us.
Oh,
And that's why I said I wish.
yeah.
Because it's not all sunshine and rainbows. We have issues just like everybody else does.
Right. Sometimes our issues are bigger, sometimes they're smaller.
William says hashtag love is love. Yep.
Yep.
That's the sign I ever bought, and I can't believe I've had that for 7 years.
And it's metal. It's fucking bomb. It's for real fucking metal. It's like,
yeah,
it's so glorious. I need more.
Well, I did buy that.
Oh, sweet.
I'm going to have to go online and see if they have any more of those.
Shout out to Snatchers. So again, we're doing Oklahoma. Rights of that state of Oklahoma. The equal age of consent, pay tones,
Hey, Tones. William says you have more issues when your community is pushy and the world is against it in fear or hate. Like I said, we support, we've said this in the past, we support everybody in our LGBTQ community. But with that being said, it does not mean that we agree with all of the decisions that they make.
Yes, we as cognitive individual human beings that have a mind of their own, of course, we're like, oh, okay, that's a good idea. Like, changing holidays or whatever the fuck. Like, if you want to do that in your household, that's cool, but can't totally rub it all at the moment.
William says, so honestly, for no one pushy, lovely, amazing people like you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's mainly why we're here. We just want to educate and advocate and spread awareness because me and my wife, all we want is to be able to live normal lives and spend time with our kids, raise our kids.
Yeah, without worrying about people being like, oh my God, how can you be a parent and you're lesbian? They're like, bitch, I don't know. How can you be alive? Are you breathing? Like, don't ask stupid questions. That's like, okay, I should probably explain there are people out there that wonder, you're a lesbian. How do you have kids? Well, see, what had happened was like you lay down, then you get undressed, or vice versa. Sometimes you bend over, then other times you're just like, wee. So,
Wife, didn't somebody ask you that on one of your videos, like when we first met, and that's why you made that one video that you did?
yes, people ask me this constantly, and I'm like, well, before coming out as a lesbian, I did have I guess you want to say, I can't even call it a heterosexual life because I've always been into women, and people knowing this ignored it. So me, being the person that I am, trying to turn nightmares into fucking daydreams and shit, was like, you know what? Fuck women. Be like, nah, I'll go ahead and do this. And then I was just denying who the fuck I was. So me claiming to be bi for a long time, and then I finally figured out who the fuck I am, how I want to be, and still to this day being judged about it, which it's fine.
William says, so eye opening and educational. Hashtag Stonewall Gay, hashtag Wagums.
Wagums.
Sincerely, it's honestly no one's business. So that's why Google was made.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Sometimes Google does kind of lead you astray a little bit, but the more research you do, you're like, okay, Google said this, but libraries with the little library card does still exist. Like you could probably look up more than what Google might be able to provide you.
Yeah, see, I don't understand why people ask questions like that. It's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, okay, how do you ask? Which there is a term called a golden lesbian.
Oh, I remember that term now. Remember that video that I told you about? I duetted that's the woman was given information about how a woman marries a man and
Did you post that on the site?
no, but I do still have the video. Anyway, she was talking about how women grow up, they marry men, and then they come out as lesbian later in life. It's called compulsory heterosexuality.
I have a term.
So I will look for that video and post it on the Soul Snatcher page for everyone to see.
Thank you, woman on TikTok. I appreciate your information because that's hella confusing and honestly scary because it's like you know damn well you're going to get judged. You're not going to get the support even as an adult. You're not going to get the support that you fucking need, especially if you happen to be with a guy and then you come out and you break up and you come out as a lesbian. People are like, "What? How do you do that? I don't know. How do you walk? How do you fish? How do you swim?"
Okay, William says, okay, then tell that ass to upgrade and get Alexa.
Oh, Alexa doesn't want to.
That condition is mostly in men.
Well, apparently, unfortunately, it seems to affect women too, but I guess that's why it's also called guys on the down low, which I didn't know was a thing, but apparently it is. Like, it's just men denying themselves. Oh, Tone, puppy,
Hush up.
Tone.
Sorry, y'all. We have noisy neighbors in the hallway, so our dogs are starting to bark.
Yes, our dogs do not like people. Hashtag me.
It's harder for men that are hiding.
Yeah. Because your homies make fun of you, and it's like, oh, that's gay shit. You're like, what? What? Like, no. Tone says, much love, y'all. Much love, Tones. Love is love. Leave our people alone. Yes, Tones.
Yes. Well, see, I think that I dealt with that too because, like I said, I didn't come out till I was older because of a comment that my mother made to me. And anyone who's watched the past shows know that she told me that she didn't raise no lesbian, that she brought me into this world and she could take me out of it. So I just cowered and waited.
So,
Yeah.
as I really wish I had a chance to meet your mother, wifey. And
I do too, because honestly, I think that she would love you. She would have loved you.
Everybody loves you.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said I know she would love you.
Even the haters love me. That's why they are haters.
William says it's also okay to support the community and not be gay in any way at all. Yes, of course. We love our allies.
That's why they're called LGBTQ allies, and that is the term for it. Ally meaning you're not gay, lesbian, bi, trans, but you support everything. The love is love. The
William says, so there is truly no fear to help care for amazing people like my big sister. Exactly. I literally was so scared. I struggled with it. I knew from a young age that I was.
I think I did. I think I half-ass did too, but it's like, how do I how do you would expect extra support from your parents? I mean, hell, there's parents out there that know damn well their children are criminals, and they're like, I support you, just don't go to jail.
Yeah.
Or I got bail money, hun. What? No, we can't.
I can't say that statement didn't hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
But I am now the person that I am today.
Yep.
And I learned that no matter what, you can't hide who you are because it eventually will come out.
It'll come out, or when you happen to wink, let it slip, and it's like, huh, seen Sage kissing a woman. Huh. Interesting. That must be your friend. Be like, yeah. Okay, yeah. Hot and sweaty, lovely fucking friend.
Well, wife, the only thing I'm going to say about that is I think we're way beyond friendship now.
Actually, no, we're not beyond friendship because married couples can be, and this goes for everybody, still, friends. Still keeping it fresh and still being, hey, let's spice it up. Be like, hey, let's go on a date night. Like, literally, like we just first met, like on a date night. There's nothing wrong with that. And it honestly keeps everything like, oh, you're still romantic.
Like a comment I made to a friend the other night. I told them that they need to pursue the person like before they got them.
Yeah.
That's how to keep it, as you say, fresh and fun and real.
Exactly. Because if you don't keep, I don't want to say spice it up because then people start going into other areas and it's like,
yeah, no.
Or other areas really don't work for everybody. But you as an adult, you do what you do. Just it's all about trial and error,
Yes.
error of
So,
that
wife, let's get into Oklahoma.
hot, sweaty Oklahoma.
Hmm.
So, so that being said, the equal age of consent still 16, which I don't know why they put that in there, but again, that's for our LGBTQ minors. Consent,
Right.
consent, important. Not hey, I'm passed out drunk. Consent.
Yes.
The anti-discrimination laws for sexual orientation, they've been in actual employment since 2020, but not in public housing or public accommodations. Oh no,
Ooh, and that's fresh.
that's extra fresh. So if you're
Oh.
okay, so if you identify as anybody in the LGBTQ and possibly you try to get housing or a loan or something like a voucher or Section 8 or whatever you're doing with housing, you might be denied if they see a rainbow. So pre warning.
They know better than to do that here.
Oh yeah.
I've worn so much rainbow stuff when I've gone into the office for whatever reason.
Uh huh. Please let somebody say something to my wife like, "Oh my God, are you one of them? That is so cute." They're like,
William says, give Tones a big shout out for his last comment.
Tomes actually has said, "I've supported my whole life my sister's gay uncle's friend, sister's gay uncle's friend, and they're all amazing people that deserve to feel loved and respected." Yes,
Yes.
Tomes, thank you. Shout out to our loud neighbors. Shout out to you, dude, because that is very. It's not only is being part of the LGBTQ hard, but it seems also to be an ally. It's almost
Yeah,
not quite almost as difficult,
people catch hate for being allies of the LGBTQ.
right? Like people going like, "Oh my God, you support that?" Bitch, what?
I know
It's-
somebody that I follow on TikTok. She did a video that I duetted, which is another one I have to, post to the page and stuff.
Mhm.
She did a video in support of LGBTQ, and people were making hateful comments like, well, okay, it's time to unfollow now.
Those type of people, because sage is sage. Those type of comments, I haven't gotten any comments like that, but I'm waiting for some. So those type of people, whether it be on our page or my own personal TikTok, I put those people on blast. I'd be like, okay, honey, I'm gonna give you your 5 fucking seconds of fame, and I'm gonna fucking take you to the ringer. Just wring you out to fucking dry. Just hung out to dry for the world to see your stupidity.
Like we said, it's fear and lack of the education of it, and plus it doesn't help when it is getting shoved and people aren't getting educated.
Right. Like before you start shoving, do the educational thing first and then be like, hey, don't be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, good mercy.
So now back to Oklahoma.
So yes,
I'm so
There's-
upset that law is so new.
so you're in employment, you are protected. For housing, you are not. Which is
That's crazy.
kind of fucked up because I'm like, what would it matter exactly? Like,
So does that mean people who don't have the housing protections, if they find out they could possibly be thrown out of their house?
it does not state, but that is a good possibility. Even though it's still discrimination.
Yeah.
So
Like I said,
that's horrible.
You can't stop people from being who they are.
Right. And there's so many, a ridiculous amount of homeless people like on the rise, especially like LGBTQ youth or whatever. And I'm like, instead of kicking people out, please house them.
Yeah.
Common sense.
And do the education and try to be understanding.
Right. Like, put flyers on, no, don't put flyers on the door. Like, have I would say beside of Pride, which is the main educational LGBTQ resource that you could ever get in life, you will see people of all ages, all race, color, creed, ethnicities,
Yeah.
young, old, whatever, all in one place, being loving, not hating, having a good time, and also even allies at the parade or festivals, learning about, hey, what is the LGBTQ
William
about?
just gave us a statistic that makes me really sad. Up to 90% of the homeless in Trumbull County is LGBTQ,
Damn.
which is where I'm from.
Yeah. That is horrible because homelessness is already on the rise, but it seems like it's worse for the LGBTQ.
The sad thing is 65% is LGBTQIA youth. Of course it is.
Yeah. I kind of already figured that because there's a TikTok audio going around. Oh, forgot. Yes. TikTok audio going around of a person coming out, I believe, to their parents or grandparents or just family. Sky Daddy has reacted to this sound,
Yes.
and her pronouns are she, they. Yep, she, they.
Mhm.
And she was literally kind of like
In tears.
in tears and hell upset. And I'm planning on duetting this video and then uploading it to the Soul Snatcher page because we play Sky Daddy's music here like all the time. Also, she gets played on Underground as well too.
This particular video, though, it is kind of very triggering, and it's exactly what our youth go through.
Yeah. You have a moment of, hey, I'm proud. I finally got the courage to do something, and then you have your feet kicked out from under you so you can land on your face. That's not even fucking cool.
William says there is a lot of hate going on. Yes, there is.
Yeah. And it's all avoidable. Damn it. Like, if you don't like something, I don't give a fuck, mind your business.
Like I said, I'm making a plea to anyone who hears this who might feel some type of way about our community. Reach out to us. We will educate you. We will help you. We want to help understand. We're trying to spread the love and positivity and get acceptance for our community.
I will answer
That's
questions.
all we want.
I will answer questions, even weird questions.
And the people posting have no idea what the fuck they are talking about exactly.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I didn't raise you to be that crazy or something. And I'm like, so now it's a mental disease and I'm crazy because I came out. Okay, straight Karen.
It's none of that. That's why I said I literally feel that if there is somebody out there that is watching this right now or they have an issue with the LGBTQ, they need to reach out to us because, like I said, we want to educate, and we have been there and done that. What all the youth is going through.
Yep. Hell, can't even say that I'm not personally going through it now. That is very shitty to say, but I bring no lies to the soul snatching table.
Yes.
I go through it every day. My wife witnesses it, and it's annoying.
And I want to do everything I can to make it better for her, and I don't know how.
Yeah. It's annoying, heartbreaking. Just makes me want to be like, eh. So, oh Lord, of course. So they're anti-discrimination laws for gender identity.
Sky Daddy is an artist that crushes every topic of pain when it comes through this. Yes.
Yep.
I agree with that.
She is very, very vocal with her shit, and you can't help but to feel what she's singing and what she's talking about. Especially when you guys see this video, if you already haven't seen it on TikTok.
When you showed it to me, I was crying. I literally had tears in my eyes. I felt that the person's pain as well as hers.
Right. Because no one, no matter what age, should have to go through that type of discrimination. especially by your own fucking people,
Yeah.
family, friends.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Exactly.
So, Oklahoma. So back to Oklahoma LGBTQ rights. Oklahoma anti-discrimination laws are in place for gender identity, but only for employment since 2020, but not for housing. Step it up,
Do better.
please. Mercy. Same-sex marriage.
Uh-oh.
See, I gave y'all the benefit of the doubt, but damn. Same-sex marriage legal since 2014, but is banned in several Native American reservations, which in the LGBTQ community that is considered the term two-spirit.
Oh yeah, I've heard that before.
So I am okay. Stepchild and joint adoption by the same-sex couple has been legal since 2014. Ooh, not so fresh. Thank you.
Oh.
Y'all need to make up for that previous bullshit.
Yeah.
Lesbian, gay, and bi people are allowed to serve in the military since 2011. Yay.
Okay, let's see if they do, if there's a trend as far as that goes that we've been seeing lately.
Right. Transgender people allowed to serve openly in the military since 2021. That's kind of fresh.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, congratulations on that, but ooh, so fresh. Intersex people allowed to openly serve in the military. Again, what they call hermaphrodites. That's not what that is. Are not allowed to serve in the military.
Again?
Yeah. Like at all. I mean, just out of curiosity, it's like, why? Like, I can still do my job.
How many times do we have to say this, wife? It's not about who you are or what type of anatomy you have on your body. It's about your ability and what you can do.
Exactly.
Whether you're playing sports or whatever you're doing, whatever your job is, it is based on your ability and your knowledge of your job, no matter what it is.
You know what I think it is, which just an opinion from Sage. I think a lot of employers, housing communities, schools probably.
Wife William has another comment for you. I'm going to read it now. It does not help when you have an asshole with a shrimp dick syndrome that tries to hold on to you like property and degrades you for being true to your heart and self.
As much as I love shrimp, don't love that shrimp. I said what I said. So
no judgment here, wife. Remember, Snatchers anywhere with BTMX is a judgment-free zone.
Oh, you got a little choked up there, William. You are definitely correct because no one, and now we are getting into the non-LGBTQ part. No one as a human being is anybody's property. I don't care if you marry them, divorce them, marry them again. Freaking, you spent $1,000.
It don't matter if you're LGBTQI, if you're a part of the community or not. No one is that's not how you treat someone in any relationship.
Exactly. And to use it to your fucking advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Of, you know what? I spent this money on you, so I get to do what I want to you. Bitch, no. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey Sam. Not fucking happening. And a lot of people out there think like that. Not just men. I'm sure there's women out there that think like that too. But from my personal experience, it has been shrimpy people. So the shrimpy people make the good non-shrimpy people look horrible. And it's like, Step it up, Shrimpies. You need, you need to not be stupid.
And in my experience, it's been the opposite.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I don't even know what to call that. And I'm not going to put a name on that.
We call it lumpy. So
William says hashtag mental rape and hashtag mental health support. Yes, that's one of the reasons why we promote mental health awareness.
Yep. From somebody that has been assaulted in some sort of way by people that you were supposed to know that you assume wouldn't be doing some nonsense. It is very triggering. It is god awful horrible. And it does take an extra mental toll on you.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to get out of that mentality of, hell, even just my wife give me a hug and I'm just like, why are you? I'm like, oh, continue. So yeah, the mind fuckery is deep and it is real, but slowly crawling out of that hole, and then people trying to push you back down into that hole to keep you in a darker place. Again, hold your horses, Sally. Freaking no ma'am, no ham, no turkey, Sam. I refuse to be in that dark place again. Even though I'm pretty much out of the hole. Occasionally I lose my footing. I'm just like, oop. Then I'm like, oh, no, I'm good.
And then you have me who steps in when I know you're starting to have those feelings and issues again. And I do the best I can to start making you feel better and get back to the place you were at. And I will continue to do that because that's what I'm supposed to do as a spouse.
My wife works on me and I work on her.
Yep. William says your hell was wrapped around slavery and you are trying to love a self-centered controlling hoe that had no respect for you or your love, but only what you could give her and her family to be traded to people like property and spit on every chance. You were always loving, but always destroyed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Magically, love will destroy you quicker than any gun, knife, poison you can ever fucking take in your life. And that does not mean, oh, I'm afraid to be in love. Don't be afraid of love. Just be aware of the red flags.
Yes.
Everybody shows red flags, even if they try to fucking hide it. And they can probably hide it well, especially a narcissist, which narcissistic abuse is a fucking thing.
One of these days, we are going to have to do a whole bunch of research on that and address the narcissists.
Or possible narcissism within our own goddamn community.
Yep.
So, ooh, what a concept. Ooh.
Yeah, good idea.
So, with that being said, again, doing the Oklahoma LGBTQ rights, the stepchild and joint adoption of same-sex couples has been legal since 2014. Thumbs up.
Love is beautiful, but evil when it's gone. Yes.
Yep.
I agree with that. And when you know it's gone and you're fighting to get away from it, that also takes a toll on you.
Oklahoma, no.
Sid Ryder's in the house, babe.
On Facebook. Hey, Sid.
Hello.
What's up? Y'all gonna be mad at this. Oh.
Uh-oh.
So, the subject of conversion therapy.
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
It is banned for minors, but it's only legal in Norman City. There's a city called Norman.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Norman isn't normal.
That should be banned for everybody. That's not a thing.
Continuing on before I say something that I will not regret.
Hashtag LGBTQ community, hashtag LGBTQ rights or human rights. Yes.
Yep. Like, you wouldn't go questioning a parent and be like, "Oh my God, you have glitter on. Like, what does that mean?" It means I went to Walmart and bought a glittery fucking shirt. The fuck you want me to say? Damn it. So this one, this is better. Ooh, that conversion therapy. Ooh.
Yeah, that makes me mad. How do you all feel about it? Because I know that upsets me. That shouldn't even be a thing. It should be banned everywhere. The person that even came up with it came out as gay and
Right.
said he was wrong for even doing that.
And apologize. So the right to change legal gender on and a non-binary option on documents like birth certificates and licenses is a-okay.
That's good.
In vitro fertilization, again for lesbians, a-okay. Surrogacy is surrogacy arrangements is legal for gay males. I don't know why it would be considered legal. Like, that's never been stated amongst lesbians. Like, are gay men kidnapping? Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? The wording in this freaking legal article is like, but
I'm guessing apparently there was a time that our community was not allowed to have children at all, the way that is written.
Yeah.
Because I've been noticing that it last week when we did the New England, those 5 or 6 states,
Mm-hmm.
that it was pretty much saying that same thing.
Yeah. Actually, every article we've read, it has said arrangements legal. I'm like, was somebody doing it illegally? Interesting. I shall look up such. And of course, the blood donation legal since 2020, but you got to be deferred for 3 months. I guess that's not bad. Why the conversion therapy? Oh God, my heart. Why do you gotta do that to the babies? Why? Fucking why? Oklahoma, tell me something good, please.
Definitely do better.
God, criminy, man. Mercies. So, y'all, Montana is coming up. Ooh, Montana.
So should we do a recap of this first, and then we'll go to a song, and then we'll come back and do Montana?
Yes. So the recap, everything is good to go and legal, except for the conversion therapy, but not throughout the whole state. It's just for the city of Norman. Oh, Norman, why? Who they consider hermaphrodites aren't allowed to serve in the military at all.
That's been a trend with every state, though, and I don't understand why.
Well, apparently in the military you have to. I guess you're not allowed to either squirt or get somebody pregnant at the same time because you have like. I don't understand the. Excuse me. The correlation behind.
Like I said, it does not. It's all ability, not what anatomy you have.
I mean, I know when you go into the military or Navy or whatever branch of the service, they give you an extensive mental evaluation and anatomy checkup or whatever the fuck. But I'm like, why would it matter? I'm like, are you confused on what bunk to put people in, or are you afraid someone might get sued because they have both parts and they might be sexually harassed or harassing people? Like, I'm confused on why that's always a fucking thing.
I don't either. We're gonna have to look.
Yes. So that was a recap of that. Again, conversion therapy, do better, people. Norman. Oh. So,
William says hi.
hi, William. So let us go to we call it song.
Yes, song.
What do you call that song? Conversion therapy. I swear to God.
Oh, so that's my nephew. Because William says that's my son. I got really confused. I apologize. Hi.
I was like, there's more than one. What? Hey, Rocky Rob. Happy Pride Month to you too, and hugs.
You forgot he's junior.
Yeah, I did forget.
William says, yep. I got confused for a minute. I forgot. But hi, welcome to the show. And given what we are talking about today for our song, I have decided to choose for our song break is going to be Artifact and I Won't Fall. I just think that's really appropriate right now because of all the stuff going on in our community. And plus, I just love that song and I fully love the message behind it. And that song got me through my cancer last year. So here we go with Artifact and their song, I Won't Fall.
Looks can be deceiving, so analyze your scene and take a closer look inside. Cause it could be the very last thing you see, a secret hidden in plain sight. The key to fortune's untold, everything magical, nothing to keep you down inside. It's such a pretty life and it's nothing like mine. Even though you buried me underneath my entire foundation, I refuse to let you see the damage you've caused. I won't fall. It doesn't matter what you say. I won't fall. I'm fighting harder every day. I won't fall. I won't fall. You think that everything is fine, but it's not. There are things under the surface that rely on the dark. You don't know this because you won't pay attention long enough. There are reasons for the seasons, this decision isn't tough. Move along, keep your head up, listen to my voice. It has helped a lot of people to ignore the calls of void. Now do I have your attention? There's something I should mention. There's another you trapped inside. Even though you buried me underneath my entire foundation, I refuse to let you see the damage you've caused. I won't fall. It doesn't matter what you say. I won't fall. I'm fighting harder every day. I won't fall. I'm here to spread a message of healing and acceptance. I found a cure.
ready, y'all? But Artifact with their song.
I won't fall.
Awesome.
I love that song. It has meant so much to me. And like I said, it literally got me through my cancer last year. That was crazy.
Yeah, like it's like, I don't know what would be the proper term. It'd be like you running a race and then you being all extra sweaty, and then you're like, "Oh my god, I made it! Yay! High five!"
And that's exactly why this song fits like pretty much every situation and what's going on around us right now.
Yeah. Um, not gonna fall, not gonna fail. Just there's people waiting in the winds to be like, it's okay, bar stop. Waiting in the winds to be like, oh, you failed. Be like, no, I didn't. The fuck.
William says, I find amazing music and people all the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tones has the emoji musical notes, so apparently Tones is feeling that. You feeling that, Tones?
Yeah.
Has Tones heard that before? I don't know.
I don't know. It's been a while since I played it, so I figured it was time to bring it back.
Yes. Artifact has come up with a lot of actually new songs. Mm-hmm. So, but that I think is by far our favorite.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bash.
The other one that I like by them is Superman. But it's a very, very in your feelings type of song. You already know you because you're looking at me. But yes,
damn it.
My favorite is that one though.
Yes. So, now we are on to our second state of LGBTQ rights, which is Montana. Ooh, Montana, don't disappoint me.
I know. After that last one, I'm a little.
I can't believe it. Like, you would think something harmful like that would be banned nationwide, even if your own little municipality. Be like, no, you need to cut that shit.
I think there's a couple states where we actually found that they're still doing it, but it was banned for like some of the youth.
Yeah.
AMH is in the house. Oh shit, Ghostly Love.
Hey, what's up, AMH?
Hey.
So, Montana. Ooh, no. Ready for the same sexual activities?
Oh boy. Here we go again.
I would like to put that in a better term, but it's so funny to me because it's like they're trying to put it in scientific, technical terms, like same sexual activity. I'm like, okay, granted, you can't say fucking, but just hell, say relations, shit,
right?
Criminy ball, hell, man. So, it has been legal since 1997, but officially codified in 2013. Oh, that sexual hillions. Age of consent still 16, so consent. I cannot stress this enough. Consent. Anti-discrimination laws in employment. Actually, since 2020. Ooh, fresh, but looking good so far.
We got to get Teeth and Tones more of a media presence. Their music is killer as well.
Hell yes.
Yes, from what I've heard, I'm really feeling them.
Tones actually said that was a great song. Glad you liked the Tones.
Thank you.
Artifact is pretty. They have some pretty good shit. And the lead singer with the Bash he's a pretty nice dude. Mm-hmm. Anti-discrimination laws in employment.
Uh-oh. When you make that face, I can tell you're about to say some offended stuff.
It's okay in some cities and counties.
Well, okay.
Oh, anti-discrimination laws in actual housing, it's okay, but only in some cities and counties.
So apparently we're going to have to look up this map.
Yes, it does not show the map at all. Anti-discrimination laws in public accommodations in some cities and counties.
Uh-oh.
Same-sex marriage since 2014. Yay.
Proud of them for that.
Yep. Stepchild and joint same-sex couple adoptions. A-okay. Lesbian and gay and bisexual couples allowed to serve in the military since 2011. A-okay. Transgender people allowed to serve in the military openly since 2021. I just realized that said openly. So that means if you were to hide yourself, you could just do whatever. What type of life is that to fucking live? I swear to.
And I've noticed too, when we're talking about that particular subject, all of them were passed in 2021.
Because people getting in people's ass.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be progressive. You're not supposed to be asked to fuck backwards.
Yeah.
Tone says we are finishing the video for our new single, Bad Habits, very soon. Ooh,
Sweet.
shit. Sweet.
We'll be looking for that.
So how hardcore is this video, Tones? Just wondering. Our cat asked as well.
Yeah.
Intersex couples not allowed to serve in the military. Conversion therapy banned on minors outright. Thank you. Approps. The fuck? The gay panic defense, which was not mentioned in Oklahoma. So
Well, maybe they don't have one, which would be a good thing.
right. There's no reason for damn near killing somebody or beating somebody's ass because you feel some type of way that they hit on you. Fuck. Gay panic defense actually banned statewide. Thank you. Right to change legal birth or sex on your birth certificate, legal since 2021. Lesbian couples have access to in vitro fertilization. A-okay. Surrogacy arrangements for gay male couples. A-okay.
Sweet.
And of course, if you want to donate blood or blood products, you can, but they require you a 3-month deferral.
You know, I want to look into why. I mean, I know why, but I want to do some more looking into that.
Right. This, I think, is why there's a lot of questions on, like, when you go to the doctor, be like, what do you identify as?
Yeah.
Be like, what does it matter?
Yeah.
Are you saying I have something? Rude. Tone said the video is going to be epic. Ooh. I'm all about the fucking epic shit.
Liking the sound of that.
Thank you for not having conversion therapy, Montana. How hard is it not to be like, this is the youth of our nation? Yes, I just quoted a POD song. But you can't just be like, you can't be that way. We're going to fix you right up. You ain't going to fix shit. Leave me the fuck alone.
That's because of the people who have lack of education of our community, and they still say that being a part of the LGBTQ community is considered a mental illness when it is not.
So if somebody flips out on them for being discriminated against, is that considered a mental illness? I don't know. One day we shall find out. We shall find out.
William says we are the youth of a nation. Yeah.
Yep. Just like the POD song said. Yes, I like POD. Do not judge me. Especially with everything that's going on right now. The song is very pertinent, and I don't know why people weren't aware of what the song was speaking of and talking about. I'm like, you didn't know.
And honestly, wife, I don't know if you've noticed or not, because there are a few times that when we've listened to the radio, that song has been on the radio, whether it be the Blitz or the radio station that I listen to from up there.
Yep.
That they are playing that song quite a bit.
Yep.
Now.
And I'm like, oh, now POD is getting all the attention because of what's going on. Be like, you should have kind of been paying attention before.
Yeah, that song.
Damn it. That song is, how old the fuck was that song? 2010? Wait.
No.
Who knows how old that song is? Youth of a Nation by POD.
93.3 WNCO, the Wolf. 13 years old.
Damn. Oh, thank you, William. Oh, I just feel ancient. But apparently I'm preserved like an Egyptian mummy. Happy.
So 13 years, I would be 26.
Yep, and I'd be 25. For those of y'all that don't know, me and my wife are only a year apart.
Yeah.
Give or take a couple months. So, everything about Montana, as a recap, is good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
At least, babe, I'm proud that we got. This is like one of the most positive states that we've done.
Yeah. Everybody else is just fucking up the grid, man.
Well,
except for that one state that did have the LGBTQ training. I am proud of that.
Yeah, that was Alabama. But wife, you're going to be even more upset because I've been doing some research and Alabama passed a don't say gay bill that's worse than Florida's. Which I need to do some looking into that. I haven't had a chance to, but I got a story. I seen a story about it.
Oh, Alabama. Oh, Alabama.
So.
I swear to baby. Sweet baby corn. I don't know why the hell people are like, we're not fucking up. And secretly, you're in the back fucking up. How you gonna fuck up? You have one job. Don't fuck up. You fucked up jobs, air, water, youth. Criminy, man. I know, dog. I know. Tell them how you feel. So, as not really a side note, but anybody that is going to Pride, make sure you stay hydrated.
Yes.
Just in case there might be someone that is not well, bring a mask, and your hand sanitizers.
Shut up.
And stay vigilant because
Yes.
there are people I've seen. I hope nothing actually came of it, but there have been some threats.
So everybody just make sure, we're not telling you to stay home, but just make sure you're careful out there.
Keep your water bottle, stay vigilant. If somebody looks sus, make yourself aware of that and try to get away from them.
And also know where your exits are.
Yes. The Columbus Pride has like a lot of freaking exit, but sometimes it's hard to get to because there's so many people around. So it's like elbow to elbow, like people.
I mean, I was looking really forward to trying to go this year because I have never had a chance to go to Pride yet, and I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, I will get there.
Yep, eventually. Was really hoping it would be this year, but apparently.
William says #stay safe.
Yep.
Exactly.
Stay safe, stay hydrated, sit up straight. So, for anybody that is interested in going to Pride, not just for Columbus, but for any other states, there is a little miniature calendar that says when it starts and stops. So the first one actually on this calendar is actually Jasper, Canada.
Wow.
Shout out to Canada. Theirs is actually April 1st through the 10th. So that has unfortunately already passed, but hopefully whoever got to go had a good time and was safe and whatnot. Miami Beach, which of course is in Florida. Theirs is actually April 1st to the 10th. April 22nd to the 21st is Atlanta Bear Pride. In Tokyo, Japan. It is actually April 22nd to June 30th. Goddamn. April 22nd to June 30th. Oh, perfect.
Ooh, I like that.
And that is literally in Tokyo, Japan, and it is called Tokyo Rainbow Pride.
Love it.
Yay. April 28th to May 2nd is something called Big Boy Pride, which is in Orlando. Again, another Florida one. April 29th to May 1st is Philadelphia Black Pride. Of course, that's in, Philly. Excuse me.
We have an at Big Boy Pride
Oh, sweet.
tagged in the comments.
May 5th to May 15th is please excuse me if I do not pronounce this correctly. It is actually in Spain. It's called Maspalomas Gay Pride in Gran Canaria, Spain.
Ooh.
So, let us go to the song right quick while I calm my dogs.
Okay, everybody, we need a song break real quick.
Yes.
I have decided to go with Mr. Goodbars and his song Black Juggalo. Short break. Again, let us know how you feel about the songs in the comments. Here is Mr. Goodbars with Black Juggalo.
The Dark Carnival, I got 3,000 juggalos out there making sure that anybody wants to try to stop me, say it to my face. You can't stop Insane Clown Posse. Not on your deathbed will that happen. Whoa! Right, brother? Right, that's what I'm saying. Think about it. You try to censor a band, America doesn't want it. They don't want to hear that.
Got that hatchet and I'm strapped, black juggalo, face paint, fitted hat, black juggalo, just a clown in your hood, black juggalo, middle finger.
God, is that killer?
Yeah.
Got the hatchet in the strap, black juggalo. Face paint, fitted hat, black juggalo. Just a clown in your hood, black juggalo. Middle finger to my ops, black juggalo. Black juggalo, black juggalo. Just a clown in your hood, black juggalo. Black juggalo, black juggalo. Just a clown in your hood, black juggalo. Use a clown on me cause of face paint. Me the homies in the essays. We don't care what the rest say. I'm Tech 9 on this best day. Hard times with no rent. Yeah, the money all spent. Charge up Clark Kent. Lay your body with some dents. Used to carry out with a ratchet. Now I got the hatchet all in these sluts. I tell my nigga better bag it. Yeah, I got the cabbage guns with a little rush. OGs kinda like me, but I'm bumping ICP in the truck. Khakis on like I'm Lil Jon and my whole team get crunk. Put weed on the chick if I won't get a little bit of ass on the back of the bus. And my wife say something, girl, throw a V up. 2 + 1, I'ma ass shit up. Put my mask on cause the ads on. In it for the bread, I'ma get my touch. Get it anytime for a juggalo. I'm the type of nigga who'll eat off the dust. Got the hatchet in the strap, black juggalo. Face paint, fitted hat, black juggalo. Just a clown in your hood, black juggalo. Middle finger to the ops, black juggalo. Black juggalo, black juggalo. Just a clown in your hood, black juggalo. Black juggalo, black juggalo. Just a clown in your hood, black juggalo. How I get to work, throw it in my trip hands to make a play. Safety pins in my fingers, cause the birds made me pray. Teacher told me I was sick, a clown with some drip. Middle finger for the cause, a middle finger for my pics. The gangsters tried to like me, I was weird, drinking beer, with a gauge all in my ear. You can catch me hunting deer. Backwoods made me, a Carolina baby. It took a saint and a fiend, and they both tried to save me. But am I wrong to live like this and not give a fuck? How my family did drugs and told me not to cuss. Looking for something to cut with the hatchet. Wizard running with the magic. Say something, make it tragic. A clown nigga with some baggage, giving wings to your habits. Had to hustle with the face paint, with a bitch in a breath stain. A little potion in my new drink. Hair nappy when I hit the bank. Chicken hunting and I cook it. Look it. Chicken hunting and I cook it. Look it. Ball. Got the hatchet in the strap, black juggalo.
juggalo.
There's no stopping ICP. There's no stopping the Dark Carnival. I got 3,000 juggalos out there making sure that anybody wants to try to stop me, say it to my face. You can't stop Insane Clown Posse. Not on your deathbed will that happen. Whoa! Right, brother? Right, that's what I'm saying. Think about it. You try to censor a band, America doesn't want it. They don't want to hear that.
All right, y'all, that was Black Juggalo with
Yes.
Mr. Goodbart. If you don't know who Mr. Goodbart is, you educate thyself because he is part of Sepsis.
And you have not been paying attention to BTMX if you don't know who he is.
And Sepsis being like one of our bomb ass sponsors and whatnot, freaking
And we are affiliated.
very lovely people, love their music. I love Push, I will admit that now. So, with that being said, back to our Pride calendar for anybody that cares to go to Prides in
Williams Pride and
oh hell yes. So, with that being said, there is a New Hope celebrates Pride Fest in New Hope, which is May 20th to May 22nd, so 2 days. In Belgium, Brussels. Ooh, May 21st to May 21st to May 21st. It's Belgian Pride.
we. My grandma was born in Belgium, my dad's mom. Shout out to them.
Hell yes. I think that was somehow born in Germany, and it's weird because people look at you like I don't know what people expect a German person to look like or who has German roots, but it's like I look like the typical "Shut the fuck up, I know what the fuck I am. Thank you."
Right.
That's like well, why don't you have rainbow stickers all over your face and farting rainbows? I'm a lesbian. Trust me, I know what I do on the daily. I'm a lesbian. Shut up. Shut Springfield Pride, which is on first. May 22nd to the 30th is in Puerto Rico, Mexico.
Ooh.
Yay. And then actually the last one is May 27th to May 30th, DC Black Pride, which is in Washington, DC. So that's a pretty bomb ass list. Damn. Wait, was there more? Hold on.
Ooh, did you find more?
Oh, yeah, it is. June 4th to June 5th is actually Dallas Pride, Dallas, Texas, of course. Um, Providence Pride, which is June 3rd to the 5th. Guam, which is in Guam. The city in
Sweet.
Guam, the city of Guam, June 3rd to the 5th. They just call it Guam Pride. Pittsburgh Pride in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the 2nd to June 5th.
Sweet.
And in Santa Rosa, it's called Tacoma Pride, June 1st to the 5th. So some prides have a whole last week, others just have 1 day, others have 2 days.
Okay, wife, you want to know what I say about that? Like, I am very thankful that we have a whole Pride Month,
Yes.
but honestly, we should be celebrating who we are every day
Yeah.
because we are proud of who we are and doing what we're doing.
Exactly. And the best way to show your pride, the best way to show your pride is to make sure that you leave your house with the utmost confidence that you're comfortable in your own skins.
Yes.
Knowing that even though you may be judged, can't let that bother you because anywhere in life, people are gonna be like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
no, 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 not over here, sis, not no, mm-mm. No." So, knowing that there are people, even strangers, that will love and support you, um, I think, which I'm going to go ahead and mention it. It's not. It's actually on Disney. It's a movie called Turning Red, and me and the children. I have yet to show it to wifey, but me and the children have looked at it, and it's a very good coming of age movie. But it's also about love, acceptance, and it's not a pride movie by any means necessary. But the movie is based around tradition, and sometimes it's okay to not be like, you know what, maybe I don't want to do this. Like if your family says, "Oh, you need to hide being gay," and you've done it for the last 5 years, then all of a sudden you wake up like, you know what? I'm not gonna hide being gay. I'm going to rainbow the fuck out today and for the rest of the week and hell for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a good coming of age story of just love, supportive, acceptance, having the best friends possible to give you that extra support, even if your family don't. And hell, if you don't have support, we are your family.
Yes. We're always looking to grow our family.
Exactly. Because there has been, I've seen a very disturbing, actually, TikTok video of, I believe this person was, they came out as trans and they were taking family photos and they excluded this trans child from the family
That's horrible.
photos.
Oh, wife, we forgot to mention, y'all need to tell us in the comments what state you want us to do next.
Oh yes, we need state suggestions, people, please.
I need to get that list together, seeing as how we done 2 more today of the states that we have done.
Yeah.
So that we know
So
that
we can
those,
keep up with.
yeah, so we can keep track of it, because like we said, after the states, we are moving on to countries.
Yes.
Now, I think, wife, we should start talking about the rest of the week's shows that are coming up.
Yep.
And again, we want to mention that if you are watching us from a group, we cannot see what you're saying. So come on over and talk to us here, because again, we here at Soul Snatchers value what you have to say and your feedback.
Yep.
And we also want to say that we don't own the rights to any of the music that we play, but we do have the permission to play the music and bring you this amazing music to hopefully you can add it to your repertoire and it will help, because like we said, we are a firm supporter of mental health awareness.
Exactly. Because I mean, there's no shame in mental health checking in. Like you got to make sure your mind is good.
And with that being said, I want to remind everybody, we are the first of 3 shows tonight. Now at 6 p.m., I believe, Eastern Standard Time, will be, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Sorry about that.
I got my time wrong. I apologize. It will be the second episode of Wake Up Your Life with Sean Kudo tonight.
Yep.
And then you go into 8 p.m. tonight and you have DJ Shadow with Twisted Gardens.
Spice up your life.
Yes. That's the show where we play the folk music to relax and wind down. And it's always topic based.
Yep. So you got to try to guess what is the mood setting of the show on that day just by listening and hearing the lyrics of literally the whole show.
Yes. And then Sunday we have BTMX Roundtable at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
And
where we shoot the shit and try not to shoot each other.
or other people.
Most of the time that is topic based, but we also want to hear you guys on the round table.
Yes, we are starting to open that show up to the public as well. If you want to come in and do a shout out, or you have a topic that you want to talk about, you can tell us.
Mm-hmm. because again, like it's not just about us. Like
Yeah.
you guys out there make us.
Our family
who we
here
are.
at BTMX and Soul Snatchers is very important to us. And we want to hear your opinions and hear what you got to say because everybody's opinion matters.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go into Monday, which this week, unfortunately, I will not be doing Rain's Rodeo. I have a doctor's appointment. So that'll be picking back up next Monday. And then Tuesday, you go into Unleashing the Best. Wednesday, we have BTMX hit list.
Yay.
We apologize for it not happening this week. Sage and I. Oh, my apologies. There will be a rodeo. My brother Shadow is going to take over for me this week.
Oh, awesome for Shadow. We know it is very difficult for Shadow to sometimes
Yeah.
get past the country thing, but
And that's why when he can handle it for me, if something comes up, I really appreciate it because I know how much.
That's like telling somebody to handle my light work.
Yeah. But I really do. I enjoy doing the country show, and I'm hoping that our family here at BTMX is too as well, because I've been finding some amazing music by some artists, and I'm really proud. And then so we're Wednesday, we have the hit list, and I believe you will be doing a makeup show after hit list on Wednesday. And then Thursday is our day to recoup and catch up on stuff that we need to do. And then Friday, you have the underground show with DJ Draxis. And then Saturday, you have us again at 3 p.m. and Twisted Gardens at 8 p.m.
Yep.
So I want to take at this time, I want to remind everybody to like, subscribe. Good Lord, I can't talk today. And share. But above all, hit that little bell because we have content throughout the week for everyone.
And if you're missing out, then you're gonna be like, wait, what the fuck is happening? Be like, well, you didn't hit the bell. You weren't notified properly.
We feel that here at BTMX, we're bringing out the best content that we can and doing our best to bring you all these up and coming artists, because all of their talent needs to be seen and heard, and it needs to be appreciated because they take their time, they put their emotions, their thoughts, and their feelings into all of this work, and it does need to be seen and appreciated.
Yep. Because everybody wants to be appreciated for their work, whether it be singing, rapping, art, dance. Like you should be seen and heard and appreciated instead of being like, eh.
Right. So, wife, now that I have done that, do we have another small story LGBTQ story that we want to share with everybody?
Yes, just a small one right quick. So apparently there has been a surge of anti-LGBTQ threats of violence at Pride events.
Oh, yeah, we need to raise awareness for this.
That's why I tell you guys, stay vigilant, know where the hell your exits are at. Make sure you have a cell phone and probably a cell phone charger to make sure it's good and charged. So if you need to call your family members, be like, hey, something's happening, you have that communication outlet right there.
Yes, we always urge everyone to stay safe.
Exactly. Stay vigilant is so important because a lot of people are just like, I'm live, and then there's a fucking killer behind you. It's like, oh my God, look, he has a little knife. It's so cute. No, you gotta get away from that shit. Like we all love to go live during important events or whatever to commemorate the moment and be like, oh, that looks fun. Look what she's doing, or look what they're doing. But again, make sure you stay vigilant and make sure you keep up. If you go in a group, keep up with your people.
Yeah.
I mean, Pride is already bright as hell. Make sure you got each other's backs. But hey, we're meeting at the handcuff kiosk at 3:00. Make sure your ass is there.
Yeah. And that, like we said, we aren't trying to,
We're not trying to fearmonger anybody, but things like this, unfortunately.
Whatever you
happens.
do and however you celebrate your pride, just make sure you stay safe about it.
Yes.
That's all we're saying. Because like we were going to go today, but like we said, stuff happened and we weren't able to.
Right.
But one day we will be at a pride.
Oh, yes.
So, wife, shall we ask them if they've done their homework?
Ooh, the homework. Yeah. Please tell me y'all did your homework. Mental health, unplugging, remember that. It's important because my happy spicy ass freaking I do occasionally need to unplug. So if y'all haven't seen as much hide nor hair of me, yeah, I do that.
William says right now it is hurting season for the assholes with no hearts or understanding. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's butthurt month.
And that's
month.
why we are definitely trying to raise awareness, because we have been seeing some crazy stories about and some crazy threats that have been made about people trying to crash pride events and everything.
Right.
Hunting season. Oh, oops, I said hurting season. Wow, I apologize.
Hurting for butthurt season as well as hunting season for the LGBTQ people, which you should be able to leave your house, and whether it be pride, work,
Yep.
you go into a family event, you should be able to enjoy yourself safely
Yep.
without being like, oh my God, am I going to make it home?
Yeah,
Damn it.
that's the whole thing. That's why we're encouraging everyone to stay safe and vigilant and do what you do and be who you are.
And stay hydrated, even though today in Columbus, it is about 76, it was 71. It is very breezy outside. So today is the perfect day for other pride events in Columbus and whoever else has 76-degree weather.
Yeah, because a few days ago it was almost in the hundreds and we were without power. That was horrible.
Right. If I could swear this house was like bacon filled, it's like I'm sizzling, I'm hot. What? Why? Sizzle, sizzle.
William made this good suggestion. If you are going to a large event, try to make your group try the same colors or match. And also keep tags on each one's devices.
Yep.
Yep.
Tags, and at least ask, hey, Rain, you're going over to the handcuff kiosk. I'm going to be over near the churros. Okay. So when I'm done with the handcuffs, I will meet you at the churros.
Yeah.
Yes, I realized what the fuck I said.
It don't matter.
So as an example,
But
make sure y'all are attempt to be aware of each other's positions. Like William said, try to color coordinate as much as you can. I mean, everybody is so sparkling and bright there, it'd probably be hard to tell, but if you got that certain look to you, you'll be able to pick you out of a lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, oh damn, there you are. Like, yes, hi.
My perfect shirt to wear out to that event would probably more than likely be my rainbow pride flag, that tank top that I got from Walmart.
Yes, I'm very glad, and Walmart is being extra inclusive with their merchandise, the pride shit. Very happy about them. Thank you, Walmart.
Good idea. Every half an hour and take a picture and tag location. Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yeah. Thank you, William, for that. So take pictures, tag locations. Again, if you see somebody sus, let your group, which is suspicious, let someone know, like, hey, in your area near the handcuffs, there might be somebody that don't look correct.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you tell. I'm not going to say this to be rude or mean or bitchy, but you can tell who's supposed to be there and who ain't, if that makes sense. You can tell who's there for maliciousness and who's there just to take in the prideness.
Yeah.
And that's not against the allies either, because the allies belong there too.
Yep.
Because they are allies. That's where people came up with the name allies.
I love our allies, and a shout out to them.
Yes.
So, with that being said, wife, homework. Did y'all really do it?
Right. Please tell me y'all did some freaking homework.
I mean, because I know I have to at some points of the day.
Yes, my wife literally needs to get her health back in order, and with me trying to help her do that, like you got to sometimes unplug. You got to make sure that health is on the tip top shape.
Another good advice: stay in a crowded area. Yes,
Right.
yes. Do not venture off.
Yeah.
Stay in a crowded area.
This is why some people were like, "Well, Pride isn't really for children." You can. It's a family event, but be warned, there are very, very mature things that will be happening. I'm not talking about someone having sex in the middle of the floor. No, nobody's doing that.
Well,
they are. No.
you do know that this is a little thing that I had just recently found out myself too. In Texas, they have decided to ban children from drag shows.
Children were doing drag.
No, watching them, being a part of them. Like if they're outside where there is like at Pride or whatever, the children are not allowed to.
Why?
Watch them. It's because of all the stuff that's going on down there.
They see worse shit on a P. Diddy video. What the fuck?
Yeah. I have to do more research into it, but that is something that I've also recently found out too.
Right. Because there are Pride members that do have, I'm not getting deep into this discussion, but there are Pride members that do have kinks, and some people do bring their kinks to the Pride Festival. So that's what I'm saying. If you are prepared and you are mentally mature to try to handle that, it is a family event, but be warned, it is hella mature.
Yes.
You might see something that'd be like, oh, damn, the fuck?
Not really. There are some special kind of motherfuckers who ruin it for families. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. By all means, yes. Yeah. What William, was that William? Yes. What William said, freaking, there are motherfuckers that will come with just their dick painted a rainbow, just, hanging out. Like you can't see the sausage painted rainbow. Be like, cut that shit right now.
Yep.
And not just me being lesbian, but the fact that that's inappropriate for public, period.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you're at Pride or not. I mean, everybody enjoys a good pair of titties, fucking about and whatnot. But
that is not supposed to be in public.
Yes, not in public. They are to be at least covered appropriately, at least the nip part. Because there are children, popping about and be like, "Mommy, there's glitter on the nipple." Be like, "Shh."
That wear dicks and shit and dildos and strap-ons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have seen recent photos of such.
Yeah.
But I'm going to leave it at that.
That might be a whole nother conversation for our other Soul Snatchers Day.
Yeah. So with that being said, everybody, we love you. And we are just about out of time. Going to keep encouraging you to do your homework. Take a mental break while my wife is just literally laughing.
It's just the dicks rolling around, just like, and it's like, well,
yeah, that's a little too much.
Spinning like a helicopter.
Yeah. Wow.
So again, stay safe and vigilant. Unplug if you need to, because the internet ain't shit. It'll be there tomorrow. Trust and believe. It'll be there tomorrow.
But everybody, we love you. We will see you all next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And hit that little bell to get the notifications for all of the upcoming shows, because we do have content for everybody. And we want to say that you remember to be you, but a more God, I cannot talk today. Be you, but a more badass you. Again, take that time to spend some time with your family. Take your mental health break. That's your homework for this coming week. And we will ask again. We ask all the time. We've been doing this a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah, I should know.
With that being said, I have decided to end the show with America's Most Haunted and their song Callous. I really do like that song. It's got, I think, a very, very powerful message behind it. So, again, everybody, we love you all. We will see you next week Here is America's Most Haunted and their song Calloused.
Then it fades to black, no more living a life, feeling like I can't relax. I feel good now, I don't feel a thing. In fact, it's kinda strange the way the weight sort of fell off my back. I'm comfortably numb, at home with the moon and sun, completely done, living in fear of what I'd soon become. When hell sung to the dark soul, devil's love, the bell rung like the sound of a gun. And then I woke up, when the flames burned through rain, the pain turned to hate, the anger that erased your straight face, and mangled it to an angle to take everything you love, even though we pray for the fallen angels. Will heaven take be enough? Could it be for a reason that demons even exist? Bleeding in pits, screaming like fiends needing a fix. I know there's people praying for me, please cease and desist. I'm finally safe in purgatory's abyss because of this. My inner demon, reawaken, take it from me. I'm dying inside. No light shut down when I am. I'm sick of being told that I will never be nothing, that everything I do is black and I'm the unforgiven. I'll be coming from the bottom, so who are you to be judging? And you wonder why I'm cold-hearted and callous through it all, when you ain't got nobody to turn to and console, and you try to stand tall, but you always seem to fall. So what do you do when it's out of your control and you're driven up the wall? You can't help but hate it all. It's a dark time in this life that I live. It's the what if factor, and something's gotta give. I can never forget, but I can try to forgive. But to be a consistent failure sweats the hatred out my skin. But to be set in the record straight when you're looking at reflection of your own self-hate, it don't leave much to sit back and debate. Is it really too late to let it all out with no time to waste? My inner demon, reawaken, take it from me. I'm dying inside. No light shut down when I am.
I know shit can get depressed when nothing goes your way. Some people like to get down on their knees and pray, but fuck that shit, man, you know what I say. Quit your goddamn bitching and get on with your day. Cause in this life, everybody has their problems, but you can't turn your back, you gotta stand and resolve them. Like if you find out that your girlfriend's a whore, just put your foot to her ass and kick that bitch out the door. And don't go freaking out thinking you're the only one that's getting fucked over by the people you love. And yes, you best believe it'll happen again. And if you're thinking that it won't, man, you're playing pretend. You gotta learn to let go and get on with your life, cause there's sexier bitches that'll fuck you tonight. So drink a beer and grab a bong and let's have a good time. Fuck all the bullshit and keep the negative out your mind.
My inner demon, reawaken, take it from me. I'm dying inside. No light shut down when